Crime knows no frontiers. To combat the growing menace of the international criminal, the police forces of the world have opened up their own national boundaries. At their headquarters in Paris, scientifically equipped to match the speed of the jet age, 63 nations have linked together to form the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol.
Won't be long now. We've combed the building. We got guards everywhere, so the guy must be safe. I hope you're right, Sergeant. That last threatening letter was right on the nose. 10:30, it said. 10:30 at the UNO building. Here he comes now.
Here's one of the key figures of the world scene just arriving. Our own James Sherman White, former judge of the United States Supreme Court, and today a special advisor to the State Department at this critical meeting of the United Nations in New York. Now, there's immense public interest in this vital conference, and even the cold weather hasn't prevented large crowds from assembling around the main entrances. Here, people have been lining up since dawn, and as the VIPs start to arrive, there must be several thousand people outside this building. It's typical of the seriousness of this big occasion.
Latest from New York. 5 dead besides Sherman White. They're examining the wreckage, but there wasn't much left.
The next one, please. Watch this.
4 letters, all from Germany.
All to former judges, carrying the same threat.
What's behind it, Paul? A criminal's revenge?
It has all the hallmarks.
Then how could one man come before the high courts of 4 different countries?
He appeared before them all once.
Where?
The answer is in this file.
Nuremberg, the Nazi war crimes trials.
1 man killed already and 3 more doomed to die. I left Paris for Spandau, grim fortress prison for war criminals, where I was sure I could find the answer.
Announcing the arrival of Flight 174 from New York, passengers from this flight are now passing through customs.
This your luggage? Open this one, please. Why do you carry these?
I need them for on-the-spot repairs. I'm a roving reporter for a radio network.
Just a minute. That leather bag you've got there. I forgot to clear it.
Announcing the departure of Air France Flight 141 to Berlin. Will passengers please proceed to gate number 3? Flight 141 to Berlin, passengers to gate number 3, please.
During the past 6 months, about 58 Nazis have been released.
How many were bitter, the sort who'd want revenge?
Oh, that's something I couldn't say.
Had they all finished their sentences?
Most of them, of course. The rest were released on health grounds. This one, for instance, he died last week. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
Thank you. Hello?
Oh, a message from the American explosives experts, Paul. They don't know how the bomb was detonated, but they say that it must have been small and made by someone with expert knowledge.
I see. Thank you, Jean. Here's a lead to work on. The man we're looking for knows a lot about explosives.
In that case, I think we can save ourselves quite a long search.
Oh? You've released someone who was such an expert?
We certainly have. A month ago. His name's Karl Hausmann.
Uh-huh. A Nazi booby trap expert.
Yes, and quite a genius. He invented a lot of anti-personnel devices. Some that even his own army wouldn't use.
Just the sort of maniac who would explode that bomb in New York. I better get back to Paris. Motier may be next on the list. Georges Motier, brilliant French lawyer who was probably the next on Hausmann's list. I left Berlin and flew to Paris, knowing that the killer had very likely got there already.
Hello. I wish to speak to Monsieur Georges Motier.
Motier speaking.
I don't suppose you remember me.
I'm sorry. Who did you say was calling?
I didn't say. But perhaps you remember my letter sentencing you to death. This is to tell you the execution will take place today at your apartment.
Hello. Is that the police? You asked me to call you the moment I heard from that man. Well, he's just phoned. Yes, I remember Karl Hausmann. We gave him 14 years. An evil genius.
A man who'll stop at nothing.
Well, I appear to be safe. You've taken my house to small pieces and found nothing.
The New York police took precautions, but they didn't save Sherman White.
But that was in the street, in the open.
Well, I hope you've canceled all your appointments.
As you asked. When my wife gets back from shopping, we'll be able to stand a siege.
All set out here, Paul.
Thank you. If Hausmann phones again, you know what to do.
Keep him talking, so you have a chance to trace the call.
That's right.
Ah, Madame Motier, so glad I found you, Madame. The compliments of the management, Madame Motier, and would you accept this? It's a little gift we're making to some of our most important customers to mark the beginning of our forthcoming half-century celebrations, you understand.
How very charming, monsieur. It's most kind of you.
Allow me, Madame.
Thank you, monsieur. Thank you.
Come in, please, madame.
Who are you?
The Interpol.
What are you doing?
Allow me, madame.
What's going on?
Your husband had a call from the man who threatened him.
Where is Georges? Is he all right?
Hello, darling.
What are you searching for?
Sorry, madame, but we had to check everything in case a bomb has been planted.
May we open these other parcels?
Yes, of course.
Hello?
Georges Motier.
It's him.
Keep him talking.
Yes?
I'm about to pass sentence on you.
just as you once passed sentence on me.
You can't frighten me, Houseman. You're sick.
You need treatment. Give yourself up. I'll personally help you in any way I can. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Madman claimed his second victim and we couldn't stop it.
A time bomb cleverly planted and...
May not have been a time bomb.
What do you mean?
That phone call guaranteed his death.
Well, you're not saying the explosive was in the telephone, are you?
No, but when it rang, and Mortier answered it, Houseman knew he would be near his desk.
Well, it must have been close of hand. How could he rely on it going off?
The telephone pad.
Part of a transistor radio.
I think this may give us the answer.
Only a man like Hausmann could have dreamed this one up.
Murder by remote control.
Exactly. I'll show you how it must have worked. This is a paging pen, the kind they use in offices and factories where people are moving about between departments. Each pen has a code letter, like this. Now, suppose Hausmann fitted an explosive charge instead of a buzzer. The radio impulses would be amplified enough to heat an element, then woof. More reliable than a time bomb.
He could choose his own moment.
After he's placed whatever carries the charge.
In this case, a telephone pad, cleverly planted through the wife.
Remote control was Hausmann's speciality. He worked on those foul baby tanks, which used to be guided by radio, then blown up when they reached their target.
Hausman's probably in London by now.
After his next victim.
He's after two victims at once this time. Zelnikov flew in from Moscow for an international law conference. And the chairman is Lord Ruskington. Top lawyers from all over the world were converging on London for a big legal conference. Among them was Zelnikov from Moscow, one of the men Hausmann had doomed to die. Another was Britain's Lord Ruskington, the fourth man on Hausmann's death list. From the airport, I drove straight to Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard is taking special security measures. Any buildings that you are visiting are being searched. All deliveries of goods and mail are being examined.
Has Interpol any idea where Hausmann is at this moment?
We are 99% certain he's in London.
We've got to force him into the open by making it impossible for him to plant his bomb. Then he may try a direct attack of some kind.
How can we help?
By letting us fly you out in secret. We'll move substitutes into your hotels.
Oh, I can't agree on a substitute as a target for a maniac. Anyway, I don't want to miss the conference.
Lord Ruskington is right, and you would not fool this man for a moment. To get Hausmann into your net, you must use the real bait.
Very well. We can't force you to leave.
Hausmann's in London, all right.
Another letter?
Mailed from Paris. To Stefan Zelnikov and Lord Ruskington. Your executions will take place tomorrow.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
I would like to see the decoy duck in the window, the mallard.
Certainly, sir. I won't give you a moment. There you are, sir. Made by a craftsman. That one is £3.10.
That will be fine.
Thank you, sir. Where will you be shooting, sir? Norfolk?
No, more to the west.
I hope you'll be successful, sir.
I'm sure I will.
Thank you. I'll get some string.
We'll have a heavy guard at the conference itself, and Inspector Duval and I will be there.
Your cars will be searched, and you'll have police outriders.
Stay in your hotel tonight, gentlemen. Have your food sent up. And don't worry about the waiter. He's a policeman. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Very well. Good day.
Anything coming from the squad cars? Nothing yet, sir. Oh, wherever he is, he's managed to hide himself away. Maybe he'll steer clear altogether this time.
That Houseman. He has a habit of keeping his promise.
Help me. I'm looking for Maynard's garage. My car has broken down.
You're on the wrong road, sir. You take the one back there, about...
The official cars have passed the halfway stage, and nothing's happened.
They should be here soon. What about the ground patrols?
All quiet. We've had a 24-hour watch. The place has been sealed off. Houseman couldn't have got within half a mile.
Urgent dispatch.
Only a few minutes away now, sir.
Hello, all
As
cars.
soon as the
on
cars
Road
get here,
Lincoln House.
put all the men you can into the grounds.
Right.
How near are they?
A few hundred yards from the main gate, sir.
Tell that motorcyclist over there to get in nearer the driveway.
Very good, sir. VXH calling motorcycle patrol near bridge. Move your machine closer to the driveway. Over. Well, that's odd, sir. He's gone off the air. He seems to have switched off.
That could be Houseman. The duck. It's a dummy.
You must be guiding it by remote control. The car will pass over the bridge in a minute. He's planning to blow it.
There's a rifle in the hall. Get it.
Loaded, sir.
After him.
I want to see your license.
What for? There's no speed limit, is there?
Your license, please.
The man we just passed, in an open car in the middle of winter and is driving in shirt sleeves.
Houseman, stop the car.
That's one explosion he didn't organize.